Hello, welcome to Strat Chat. This is episode... I haven't actually made note. I think, is this episode 30? Do you know what? I'm going to start again. It's episode 29. Okay, well, welcome to episode 29. My name's Martin. This is Strat Chat. I'm not even sure if I've already said that. Not the best of starts. A few things I want to talk about. Just set the scene just a little bit. Obviously, Emperor Kaslav, has just died of alcoholism, really, being drinking way too much. He's left his 14-year-old daughter Dubravka really inheriting pretty much everything. We're going to have a little look at her titles in a minute. Had to share them a little bit with her sister, but she kept the lion's share. Now she's only 14, but that means she's 12. I beg your pardon. We're 4 years away from being able to reach our majority. So not too long. Her father, it was much longer, wasn't he? He was sort of 4 or 5 or 6 or something when his father died. But she's got remarkable prowess. But of course, a lot of this is coming from the the items in the inventory. The artifacts. She's already a phenomenal steward, which means she's actually, even though she's not yet 16 and she's not married, she's actually got more holdings, or as many holdings anyway, as her father ever had. And her other stats are pretty good as well. Difficulty is I can't find anyone good for her to marry. So I've not betrothed her to anybody. Going to hang on and kind of hope that things sort of, maybe look up a little bit. Now, I do want to talk a little bit. I'd have to shrink my head a little bit for this. So I do want to talk a little bit about her titles and the way that I've sort of structured these titles. And the first thing to mention is that obviously this is Bohemia, the empire title, which is this empire here. And she is, and within that there is Great Moravia, Bohemia, Sorbia, Pomerania, and Poland, I think. All of those various kingdoms. But this is the primary title, and so she inherits that automatically on the death of her father. As we have male preference Confederate partition, there is a risk that if we own enough of another empire, that it gets formed. And I've got to be very, very careful about that. So, yeah, here we are. So I need 54 counties in Carpathia. I could easily get those in this lifetime. And there's a significant risk that if she has more than one heir, that we're gonna lose some of that through Confederate partition. So I need to be very conscious of that. It's almost like she's either got to go for it and form the whole of Slavia within her lifetime, or she's got to deliberately not get enough to be able to form some of the empire titles that are around. I mean, there's Russia as well as an empire title. So that it can be done in kind of like sort of one lifetime. So you see I've got three of my titles have got feudal elective. Now this one is the Kingdom of Bohemia. Now the reason I was able to have the Kingdom of Bohemia as feudal elective is there is only one duchy. And in fact, the Duchy of Bohemia and the Kingdom of Bohemia are essentially the same thing geographically. So by taking on the feudal elective, essentially there is only one vote, and I control it because I'm also the Duke of Bohemia. I've also, if I look at the Duchy of Bohemia title here, you can see this also has a feudal elective, because up until recently I controlled all 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, all 8 of these counties. So I had all 8 of the votes. Now I'm splitting my domain across 2 duchies. I've given 2 away. I thought it was Litomerice. No, it's not. It's Radech and Boleslav. They've been, but that's only going to provide 2 votes that I can't completely control. The other 6 I do control. So I absolutely can guarantee that I can always vote for who I want to be the Duke of Bohemia and the King of Bohemia. So I think that's a really, really, really good kind of like sort of structure. Then Hang on, should have a look at these. So what's this? This is the Kingdom of Hungary. Now the Kingdom of Hungary is unimportant. I'm quite happy to give that away or to lose that in Confederate partition. At the moment, she happens to be the King of Hungary, but that's, as I say, unimportant. All right, then we have the Duchy of Kiev. Okay, so the Duchy of Kiev is also feudal elective, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counties there. So I suppose I sort of need 4 to kind of guarantee the election. But I mean, I think I actually get extra votes anyway. If you look at the electors, actually I am the only elector. Okay, so that's not difficult at the moment. So I get to vote for whoever I want, and then am I showing off how bad my geography is? Kiev is down here somewhere, isn't it? Here we are. So I also control these 3. So 6 counties that I control in Bohemia, and 3 that I control here in Kiev, in the Duchy of Kiev. If, as is likely with such a promising heir here, if she ends up being able to have a much larger domain, well, it might be that we take the rest of them. It might well be. Now, okay, that's one thing. The other thing that I wanted to mention is something that somebody mentioned, and because I've never really played this part of the world in quite this way and quite this far into the game, it's 1026, about 1200. If we're still playing this run through, we'll get probably get impacted by the Mongolian horde. So forming the empire of Slavia and the whole tale, uniting the Slavs, there would then be probably a relatively small amount of time to kind of build up the military, build up the castles, and prepare, and be very interesting to see what happens. I don't know that I want to extend this this playthrough as far as that, but maybe. I mean, one possibility, and you know, feel free to comment and say what you think. But one possibility is that, assuming I do it, I'll unite the Slavs, and that will be the official end of this playthrough. And then in my own time, I'll play the sort of 100 years or whatever it is until we're worried about the Mongols invading, and then maybe just video managing the seeing if we can survive the invasion. I don't know. But the other thing to bear in mind, of course, is that the Persia stuff comes out relatively soon, and it may be that we'll want to be thinking about moving on to doing something in Persia. Anyway, let's see if we can get into the game a little bit. See if we can make some progress with this character. First thing is I want to look after her. So she isn't currently being educated. So let's have a look at who might educate. Are we happy with the learning education focus? I'm going to say that I am happy with that. Okay, and sent to university. So she should get a very good education indeed, and she's intelligent. That just cost us 1,500 quid, but that was worth it. Okay, I think that was worth it. She's honest and content. Both of those are good for her learning. Right, who is a successor? Queen Marketa of Moldavia. So let's make sure that she. So you can see this is for the Kingdom of Bohemia. No trouble. She's got it. Queen Marketa. This is the Duchy of Kiev. Yep, no trouble. She's got it. And the last one is the Duchy of Bohemia. And she is. Okay. So it should be, if we have a look here quickly at succession, we're losing nothing at the moment. And even if we have other children, we won't lose anything as things stand at the moment. If it was a girl, it would make no difference at all. If it was a boy, the primary heir would change. But as long as we remember to change the elections in favour of the son, we would be okay. You can even have a look at who's being elected for these to double check that we did that correctly. And so we're in really good shape if we die. What it does mean though is we probably need to be thinking about this child's education. Now, for the time being, let's put her down into stewardship. Next thing, let's have a little look at our council. These are good. All of these people are very strong. Obviously, we can't change him, but he's good. It's a shame he doesn't like us. And then we need, oh, look at him. I mean, he's 65. He might not last long. And it is difficult to imagine a person who kind of hates us more. Do you know, because of his age, I'm going to put this chap in. Obviously, he's nowhere near as good, but he's much younger. He's likely to live longer, and it should be that we can bring him over to our side over time. We're going to put him on domestic affairs because I'm not popular. Check that this guy is, yeah, he's working away now. Actually, yeah, Doodleday is one of mine, so that's fine. So we'll have him bringing control back to our domain. We haven't long been in control of Kyiv, and so actually these places are in terrible strait. I mean, control 3, but there are buildings there. It's going to be okay once we get it online. Once we're able to get this up to control up to 100, this would be brilliant. We can build loads of extra holdings here. Kyiv would be a really, really powerful place, and this is all right too. But of course, 4 is the control. 4 out of 100. We need to do a little bit better than that. I'm even tempted to give away the Kingdom of Hungary to somebody to just get the whole thing of kind of having to manage it off my hands. We're obviously going to be trying to win this war here. I think it's pretty obvious these guys have got to go over to there. I'm not nervous about not winning it. We'll win it easily, but there's a lot of places to take, a lot of castles to take before we get ourselves to 100%. We got these guys over here besieging one of our castles, but this war is for all of this. It's going to be a big chunk of land. We're likely to have trouble with factions in that time. It's nice that all these people can't. Yeah, Tactician acclaimed knights. I'm getting +2 from that. My men at arms are being more efficient. I definitely don't want to lose this one. This is a really good one. Yeah, archer regiments +8, archer maintenance lower, archer damage. This is good. This is really, really good. Okay, so I like these two. So I'm very tempted to destroy this one because it's not really of any use to me as things are. This one too. But these two are genuinely useful if I can find a way of doing them. Right, let's get this war finished and then we'll see where we are. Right, we'll send over a majority of the force over there. So we might have to fight these raiders en route, whatever. Right, I don't think I can give this away to somebody. In that case, I think I might, if I can, I might just destroy it. There we go. Got rid of it. Right, so she turns out to be charming. Okay, let's just have a look at what that suits. Not this, for sure. I think we'll put her in there. So she's now in the learning tree as well, so he's the right person to be educating her. Right, this battle should go well. Okay, off we go. Are we going to break this siege? That's the key. Ah, yes. We broke it and caught them. Could do with a little bit of score there. Right, that's got us to 82, along with the capturing of this castle. Let's meet. Let's meet here, because this is a big army. And my supply is low, 52, and actually we are actually resupplying. Right, let's... what am I doing? Let's stay apart for a minute. And watch this supply just going back up a bit. Pretty happy with that. Okay, right, that'd be enough to win this war anyway. So this makes me one of these 3 things. Yes, chase doesn't sound great. Does improve learning. Big time. And even if I don't have children, my sister can have children. Or I can go for stubborn. I like stubborn. Isn't that... Right. So stubborn is an improvement to health. But +3 stewardship. That's powerful. Okay, I'm really, really happy with that. Right, here we are. Let's see if we can do 2 at a time. We'll just split in half. Go like that. I need to be having a look at my my regent, because I keep seeing little signs cropping up and I'm not reading them. Right, she's got herself to 2. I could do it without. I can soon make that. I mean, it's a relatively small amount of piety, isn't it? Now, I need to watch this. If they're coming to me, we need to get together. So this is Vyacheslava. So there's only 3 members. Oh. Okay, so it's just 2 leaders. And it's Zaitamir in the Duchy of Kyiv. There. Oh, hang on. What have I just done? I won immediately. How did I manage to win? War school from battles, 1000%. Landless attacker has no armies left. Right, let's take it. I'm glad I didn't give in to them. Right, peasant rabble didn't really get anywhere. Right, this castle's going to take a long time to fall, but this one's falling quickly, and this is going to really, really upset me. Oh no, they're going that way. That's good news. Oh, excellent. We've got the marshals finished. Right, we're going to focus on Prague, well, Bohemia. Kaslav, it's only going to take us 12 months. And then finally we can start working on the counties around in Kiev. I can't wait for that. I think it's going to be absolutely brilliant. Right. He has no army left, does he? He has 1,000 soldiers somewhere. Right, I'm nervous enough to run. I think we're better off together. I don't want to lose half my army. I don't think there's any way for me to get that last percentage. A battle would do it. As he's not showing his face, I think I'm going to have to take the castle. So this is 6, so I may as well do the one nearest to me. How bad is the supply situation? I'm on 70 odd, that's not too bad. But he's going to come and fight me, I thought he would. Anyway, it looks like an easy win. It doesn't help me get war score, unfortunately. That gets me a bit of glory. Oh, hang on a sec. Are they going to take that? Yeah, just so I can get some slightly better siege weapons. It looks like I'm going to win. They join in. I'm kind of outnumbered. Right, this castle will fall very soon, and that'll be the end of the war. Oh, hang about. Not the end of the war, is it? Because they've managed to take this castle off me. How did I miss that? That's annoying, I'm not going to lie. Right, the good thing is this is adjacent to my own territory, so let's just quickly do that and we can go and resupply. I would just need to check that no one's going to take any castle sooner than me. Now this is going to be 3 years. Alright, that's good news. It's going to be the Duke of Smolensk. So what I'm really hoping is he just takes the rest for me, really. Fabulous. And you can watch all of that flying to me. Super duper. Hates me. Kind of likes me. An honourable lackey. Right, he's getting it. Okay. Grant title, Duchy, Transylvania. Now I could give someone the Kingdom of Hungary and divest myself of any concern for this huge area here of all sorts of Dutch dukes I'm sort of managing. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm concerned about. Here's a map. All these are in Hungary. If I give Hungary to somebody, I mean, this guy loves me, and he's got a significant amount of power. Bold Ravener doesn't sound amazing, but you know what? He likes me. He's going to become King of Hungary. Right, I've immediately got rid of a whole load of people. I think that will disappear very, very quickly, the faction that had those Hungarian dukes and things in it. We can also increase the size. Is you can't push a woman's claim in a male-dominated realm over a man's. So the king, all these people have claims on the duchy, on the kingdom, but I can't invite this chap. I can't invite this chap. This is because they got realms of their own. But I might be able to get her. Okay, obviously she won't accept, but I could bribe her and she'd come. But I can't press her claim against the current man. Another problem here. Woman. She won't come anyway. Might be. I could encourage her, but there's no point. These are all women. I cannot press with females, but there are some boys. It's an unrelated child. All these are children, so they won't come because they're unrelated children. Okay, so that's it. Now that's a shame because if I could get somebody, I could take all of Bulgaria in like one mad go. Can we do something? Right, so, okay, this is different in the Byzantine Empire because there is currently a woman. So I could press the claim of a woman to a kingdom title. So if we look at the kingdoms, there's Croatia. Let's have a little look, see. It hasn't been formed yet. What about Serbia? Same problem, it hasn't been formed yet. Okay, so there isn't this. It was worth looking into that. And it's a little bit time consuming, but it is an effective way of getting really, really good casus bellis. Can I do a royal court, a grand tour? Taxation? So we're down here. Right, popular opinion isn't a bad thing. I'm not going to be going to war for a little while. And there's dangers. So let's Okay, let's find a really right. He's going to be excellent. Okay. Right, that's made it a much safer journey. That's made it a much safer journey. Now, where are the danger spots? Forest. Okay, so we could do with a forest guide. And now it's only one area of danger. Okay. Or just wait for little Philip to grow up. Right, I'm going to marry the genius. Right, I'm not looking for rivals, so I'm going to go pretty funny. She paid me. Right, finish Grand Tour. And we need to end Trenched Regency. Let's offer that then. Right, let's look at what we're going for. So we're going for learning. Right, Countess Mila, she's the one I think that keen on me. She nearly became a rival. I don't want to improve cultural acceptance between Czechs and Prussians. She won't like me. Only a count. We got to do some building, haven't we? So there's a question, do I convert these places with much, much lower development? Probably not. But anyway, they're going to be we're going to be very wealthy shortly. Right, let's get keyed. Everything seems to be going in the right direction in terms of how people feel about me. Right, I'm granting pardons. Right, this is King Henry of Hungary. So I could imprison him. Why have I got... Oh, right. So I think the regent contributes like a spouse. That's why I had such good domain holdings. Right, he's only 6. Right, that's a nuisance. I don't know how I'm going to get around that. I need to get rid of 2, and I don't want to get rid of any. It was a mistake. I should have gone into the stewardship tree first until I was married. Right, this will stress me. Blackmail him. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to give him two of my counties for now. Chernobyl and Zitomir. King Henry. Very tempted to imprison you. But this chap, he's going to prison. Right, it's not going to succeed, but no one will rise up with him. And we'll just find somebody better. He's got 6,000 troops. It's not nothing, is it? Right, he's with his army. Ooh. Right, when you come and fight me, mate? Yep. And I want to capture or kill you in combat. No. Let's chase. Alright, we got him. Was that a wipeout? Yes. Okay, good. So we're at 50%. Right, so in terms of factions, we had loads, didn't we? I can barely bear to look at them. These are people who can't join, mostly because they're children. And then we got this Liberty faction. None of them are that powerful, but the thing is I'm engaged at the moment in another war. Then there's this Independence faction. But King of Hungary is on his way out, hopefully. You're joking. Oops. I'm tempted to give it. I think that's absolutely fine. I didn't want it anyway. And do you know what? I still don't think I've upgraded to mangonels, so that's definitely something I'm going to do after this war. That's the obvious one, isn't it? Right, so there's another siege one. Let's put us on a little bit more. Just kind of keeping that army busy while I capture these castles. I'm going to have some good prisoners at the end of this. I'm worried about rebellions. Ah, right, here we go. So this is perfect for me, stewardship and learning. Nice to see my stewardship going up somewhat. What are we going to get to when we take this? We got ticking time score. Okay, excellent. Right. We need a break from war. Okay, that's stressed me out a little bit. Okay, I need to give away a few more counties and indeed a kingdom title. Right, we want to decide who do we want to give this to? Prince Boris, my brother? Yeah, let's restore him. Invite to court. Grant titles. Is he now my primary heir? Yes. Right, so what we want to give him is that, 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 and that. Yeah? He's now the King of Hungary, the Duke of Uzhhorod, and a whole host of counties. He'll be a very powerful man one day. Absolutely. Last thing, I'm completely loyal. Right, now, he is now my heir. So this is King Boris of Hungary. So what we need to do is make sure he's got the he's got all of these. Right, let's do some more building. Yeah, they're quite powerful between them. I think this get busy swaying. Okay, well we've not captured much. But we've organised a lot. I think I'm going to go on a pilgrimage. I think that's the next thing to do. Yeah, fabricate a claim on that. Because if I can get control of the Kingdom of Serbia, I can use it to take the rest. And we keep an eye out for somebody that I can actually invite. You know, I mean, some of these boys will grow up. Right, so we're going to stop there. We'll be back on... Well, actually, do you know what? We'll be back with the live stream at 7 o'clock on Twitch. Remember, the name has changed to Strat Chat Live, but it's exactly the same otherwise. 7 o'clock UK time, which is British summer time. We will be 1.5 hours doing our Varangian adventure. We'll be back on Wednesday with this, and I think she's doing really, really well. A very, very promising ruler. We've got to keep her healthy. She's got some benefits health-wise at the moment, and realistically, you know, all this stuff is slow going and difficult. I can smash through this, can't I? So I'm going to be smashing through this. What I'm slightly concerned about, look, Russia's huge. We're going to be all right for Russia. Bohemia that's my empire. There is a danger that I die and the Empire of Carpathia goes to somebody else. That's the risk that I'm running at the moment. Now there is a sort of way around it, but it's high risk. At the moment there isn't one. But if I could form the title myself, I could potentially put a feudal elective thing on it, but then I would have to manage all of the individual kings. Well, it's only Hungary really, isn't it? Okay, I'd have to manage those. But he is actually my heir. It kind of wouldn't matter because he already controls it. That's clever. That's clever, and I didn't even realise I was being as clever as that. So essentially, until I have children, even if we can form the empire of Carpathia, it wouldn't matter because it will go to my primary heir. Things will change next episode. See you on Wednesday, if I don't see you at Strat Chat in an hour or two's time. And take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.